Girl, listen. I'm sitting up here listening at this live. We are on the last live. The last live she had, it was at 47. I guess this last live is 48. Honey, you are doing all of this hooping and hollering and cursing, and you were still dead wrong. You talking about you don't know what fake receipts Brother Jay um is showing over there on his channel because you didn't ask nobody for nothing. Girl, you just showed the cash app that he sent you. What are you talking about? See, that's what I be talking about. Let me tell you something. Whatever drug is on, it's a hell of a, you hear me? Now she wants to sell all of her equipment. You can sell it because you weren't using it. So, I mean, that's not a clear indicator that you're going to leave. Yeah, you see what happened was this is where she always messes up. She lets people come in that chat. Girl, I'm sitting up there, look, I'm study trying to type in the chat knowing she blocked me last month. But I'm sitting up here, look, ma'am, are you saying that you didn't talk about, because I have a whole different number. Okay, yes, it was back in August, and you still told the man that you would pay him back. Now you talking about you not giving him anything because you don't owe him anything, girl. I can't. You know, and the people in the chat are killing me too. They are killing me. You have some saying take a break and then come back. I want you to just take a break, period. Go back to just being a subscriber. Support who you want to support because now it's all sabotage again. Who is sabotaging you, honey? It's not, listen, she had nerve enough to say that she started this whole dressed up and roast and this and that. Girl, did you forget about Jamie Foxx as Wanda? Did you forget about who she told she was a nurse? Girl, who did she tell that? This is the first time I heard that because we can talk nurse talk. You want to talk nurse talk? Let's talk. Nothing about you says nurse, boo. Nothing. Yeah, she does. She does. I mean, and it's clear. And Brother Jay tickled me. He talking about when he was singing Rihanna's song, I was dead to the floor. Yeah, just pay the man. She talking about she don't feel like she owe him nothing because you showing this cash app. Okay, so the man cash app you for what? Just to cash app you out of blue? What? How? Stealing medicine? Honey. See, at the hospital, I wonder what kind of nurse she was because at the hospital where I work, I have to scan my patient's armband. Because, listen, It's all computerized. Oh, don't he? I was, in his words, well, Diane Carroll, because he borrowed it from her. I was thoroughly entertained. Do you hear me? And I was wondering what set the whole thing off. Why? Why did she start dragging him? What happened? Did somebody set her up? Because you know they will definitely go into the chat and tell her something, and she'll go off whatever she hears. But now last week, well, I don't know if it was last week or a couple of days ago, she did say that Brother Jay, I was in her chat up in the bushes. Girl, she did say, who's that told me that Brother Jay and them about the two separate checks? Girl, that man didn't tell you that. And I know I wouldn't have let my nursing career go because if you're a nurse, you can go anywhere, any state, and get a job. Well, and see, that's what I would want to know. Why? What caused you to risk your license? Well, if she was an LPN, she wasn't working in the hospital. Because I know here we have to be RNs to work in the hospital. And it's easy working in a nursing home, because I worked in nursing homes too. It's easier to not medicate a patient and you just pocket the meds. So if she was up in there with this foolish behavior, uh Mrs. What's her last name? Nelson, I'm gonna need for you to take a drug test. Yeah, she did. She did. And but what kills me is she's never willing to take accountability for it. It's always somebody else. They did this. They did this. Who is this they? Because what I've seen is you're a follower and you are led by the chat, just like she's doing right now. Everybody's lied on you. Everybody's come for you for nothing. I wanted to know what sparked the whole thing. The initial, okay, you started going in on Jay Wilson for what? What did they say he did? I want to see if this whole channel is gone. She said the whole channel is going to be gone after this live. I want to see. Right, right, baby. Let me tell you that show for my man. Somebody needs to. Well, those are people that have been caught. But yeah, you're right. Hi, Deborah Riley. How are you? Girl, you know that man did not lie. We were over there in his chat and he was showing us everything. Oh, honey, when she flipped on, I was done. But what? Girl, why are you? Because you were big mad. Why? Then you got in your fifties because who was that? QB started calling by the new queen. How you mad at that? That's why so many people feel the way they do about her. Now, if you leave and come back, you're gonna have to go a totally different direction. Because this comedy thing, it's not working out for you, mama. I'm sorry. Because when I listen to her, I don't think I hear is here, motherfucker. What else she say all the time? I'm just saying real quick, girl. That's why a lot of people stop listening to it. Girl, and I guess she's saying she's leaving now because listen, yeah, she's been on all day. Yet you just said that she has a whole husband, kids, a whole family, and she don't sit on YouTube all. It's not her life, girl. Yes, it is. You put in overtime on YouTube, but not for you not to be getting paid. You put in a lot of hours, boo. I know I can't clock in on anybody's clock if I'm not getting paid. I do know Brother J had me rolling. And then it wasn't even a real, he was reading her, but y'all, Brother J throws shades as big as my house. So let me see. Internet be, you have 5 people in her chat that is spewing and agreeing with what she's saying. Child, listen, you know I saw her one day showing her analytics. And for you to be doing as bad as you say you are, it seems like any money would be accepted around your way. Girl. Yes, they are. Yes, ma'am, they are. I love it. And I know he hates when Five Baby call him the queen, the king of shade, but he is. Bro J, you are shady. And I'm here for it because if you throwing the shade at somebody, they probably deserved it. And you know, she said that she didn't understand why he was coming at her so hard. Honey, did you not just hear everything that you said about this man? Then she had nerve enough to say something about his numbers. I was dead to the floor again. These subscribers are killing me. Everybody saying they're bye, Rita. Bye, Rita. I know. I know. Because at the end of the day, she has to know that he probably does not watch her. And because of that, the stuff that she says, she gets away with it. But that's because he didn't care enough to respond to you. Of course she does. Of course she does. If you had sense enough to get a nursing license, whether you were a licensed practical nurse or what, you had sense enough to pass that test. I know I couldn't have worked with her because I would have been telling, yes, he did. Rita, Brother Jay said no. Now, my thing is, for all that you're giving him and all that you had to say, why didn't you have this same energy before you asked him for his money? See, we would have never had to get to this place. And we know he's not lying because this is what she does. She sends out requests, but that wasn't working, honey. That wasn't working good enough. She had his number, so she texted him. That man is not lying about that. Come on now. Now you want to know what number was text, girl? The number that you changed. I can't do it. I can't do it with her. Th- When was that? About 2 weeks ago. We were at yet another last live. Here we go, girl. She had to know she was gonna get a lot of backlash from this. Brother Jay have a lot of supporters that will come directly for your neck. Girl, listen, we've been on this last live. She's not gone yet. Oh, Mister, because that's what I'm saying. I know maybe she was a licensed practical nurse. I don't think she was an RN because we all have to be RNs to work in the hospital. So no, ma'am. But I know at the nursing home you can be a licensed practical nurse because you can push the cart there. I know after going through school, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna let anybody come in between my license and a job. No, ma'am, because that's guaranteed income. Now you on here with this fake comedy that's not making her any money. So she says, if you're already in dire straits, honey, any money is welcome. Okay, baby, have a good night. You got to go to the funeral home in the morning. Okay, honey, you saying that I don't understand. They say your name is going to ring on these streets. For what? Somebody just cashed after this girl $55. Did she not say, girl, I'm running death calls, honey? Yes, I'm on call for the death calls. Now, did she not say she disabled her cash app and somebody just sent her a $55 cash app? Girl, her and Bill finna get F up. Okay, Miss Deborah, have a good night, love. Thank you for coming through. Oh, okay. A lot of times I hate getting the ship in because once I open that casket, you know how it is. You don't know how that body gonna look. Mm-mm. I'm gonna get up out of here too. I said, let me come on here and get this off of my chest because I could not type in her chat. It wouldn't matter. They're still blocking people for what? Why are you still blocking people from a channel that's supposed to be deleted after this live? Y'all still blocking people for what? She's still showing this cash app from Brother J. Child, let me go to bed. Okay, baby. Thank you for coming hanging out with me for a little while. I'll be back later on because I'm pretty sure more fool la la is gonna come out of Brother J's words. Good night, all.